Students, as you know, chapter organizing is going on, and after learning of functional structure, today we will learn divisional structure. So when the organization is large in size and is producing more than one type of product, then activities related to one product are grouped under one department. So this is the meaning of divisional structure, and we can take example. If an organization is producing soap, textile, medicine, cosmetics, etc., then all the activities related to medicine will be grouped under medicine department, all the activities of textile in textile department, and so on. So divisional structure is suitable only to multi-product manufacturing large organization. We can take example of Patanjali, Dabur, etc. So now we'll discuss about advantages of divisional structure. So there are various advantages of divisional structure. First one is product specialization. Next one is fast decision making, then accountability, flexibility, expansion, and growth. So we are going to start with product specialization. Product specialization means all the activities related to one type of product are grouped under one department, only which brings integration and coordination in the activities. Okay, suppose a company is having different type of products like textile, cosmetics, medicine, and soap. So all the activities related with textile will come in particular department. Same way, all the activities related with cosmetics will come in cosmetic department, and activities related with medicines and soap will come in that particular department. Now, next one is fast decision making. The decisions are taken much faster in divisional structure because there is no dependence on other department for taking decisions. Next advantage is accountability. Meaning of accountability is answerability. See, no person is accountable to any other department. In this type of structure, the performance of individual departments can easily be assessed, and you can hold the department accountable for non-accomplishment of objectives. Next one is flexibility. Fast decision making leads to flexibility because there is no dependability on any other department. So all the persons are allowed to take any type of decision. Means if they want to change the decision, they can change it. So thus this thing is known as flexibility. Expansion and growth. So new departments can be added without disturbing existing departments. So these were few advantages of particular structure.